Bond, and then
Of course, of course. Guys, look what I've got with me today. I've got Rashid.
what's
Let's get
up, people? Thanks for watching and supporting us. Make sure you put a like, share, subscribe, whatever you gotta do. All right, let's do this, bro. What's going on?
my right. You're right, Rashid.
Yeah, I'm excited. As you can see, I was watching football earlier and we beat Chelsea, so I'm in a happy mood. So yeah, man, go for it, man. Let's do the.
What was the score? What was the score? What was the score?
We beat them. We beat them 2-0 away at Stamford Bridge.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And I
Okay.
was there, and I was there, and I witnessed it all. So I'm in a very good mood today. So I'm up for this chat. You know, we got a lot, we got a lot of shit to talk about, people. We got a lot of shit going on, and it gives me a lot of headache here.
Why
Uh,
did Pinkett Smith and Adam22 get married? This is the big question. This is the question that I wish more people reacting to Adam22 and Jada Pinkett would answer. This is the question that I really want to kind of delve into and find out why did they get married in the first place. Now, let's start off with Jada Pinkett. All right, everyone knows what Adam22 did, what he did with his wife, and recently he posted a picture. Okay, Adam22 already went viral for allowing his wife to have was it a pornographic? Was it
basically, sorry. Basically, her sitting on a sofa with five black dudes behind her.
Yeah, that's what he posted on Twitter. Listen, I don't care if he's doing that for attention, if it's really gonna happen or not or not happen. The fact that he already allowed his wife to have sex on camera with another man, to me, I said it all. So if you're gonna do that,
I'm sorry, this whole thing's a flipping joke. Seriously, this whole thing is a joke.
I don't know how it's worked. I'll be honest with you. If he already allowed in my book what is worse, might as well, right? Might as well. What do you reckon? What do you reckon?
Well, he's already broken the code by letting another man sleep with her. So why stop there? You know what I'm saying? It's already bad as it is, and it can't get any worse at all. What I don't understand is why he doesn't need to keep promoting it. Him and his wife doing the unthinkable thing is astonishing. It's uncalled for. It's not even a joke. But that photo
Why do you
with her
think
sitting on the.
you think he's doing it though? Why do you think he's a lot? Why do you think he keeps you know? Why did he put that picture out there?
Honestly, I don't know what's in his head, but from what I've gathered, it's meant to be. Well, he said. Well, the plan is to have her being ran through by five guys, by multiple men. That was the plan, anyways. I think that was just a parody. I think it was a joke. But at the end of the day, even I wouldn't even do that as a joke. I mean, the institution of marriage should be sacred. It should be private. It should be just those two. Why get everyone else involved? That's what I don't understand. And why he's doing it, I think he's just against the grain of marriage. That's what I think. Like he believes, that even though you're married, be open relationship as well.
So he's anti-marriage.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Why did he do it in the first place? For clout. For clout.
But they have money.
Listen.
But they have money.
When they have. Listen, no. It doesn't matter. When people have money to do stupid things, they do a lot of stupid. They have money, you do whatever you want. They have more money than sense. So who cares about money? At the end of the day, they still want the attention. They still want something because it's a human nature thing. You still get bored. You just want to try something new, try something never done before, and that's what I believe they're doing. They just want the attention. They just want clout. So who cares? Money he's got.
Hold on a second. Let me just share the screen here. And
What?
oh, I was
What
going
you
to
saying me
say to
now?
think about, we've got much more to cover. Hold on a second. With Jada Pinkett than with ADAM22, but I think the intention is the same. Bro, can you see what I can see?
Yes, I can see her in a big dress and oh, it reminds me of, I forgot. This is the parody of the original photo of another corn star, this little white girl. I think it's Piper Perry or something like that. And it's
Oh
got
yeah.
five black guys behind her. This is becoming this is like an original meme, and now they're just copying and like sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm looking right now. Uh, this is a joke and a half, honestly.
It is, isn't it?
It
But
is.
my issue with what's going on is, I think these guys are doing it on purpose in order to insult the institution of marriage. I think the aim here is to destroy the institution of marriage, make a mockery of the institution of marriage, as if no fault divorce hasn't accomplished enough of that already.
Hmm.
We no fault divorce these days, and no fault divorce has made a mockery of marriage already. Oh my days, Adelino. Do you know who Adelino is, bro?
Who is that, bro?
Adelino is my cousin from Angola. He's on the chat. And he's just sent a message saying I'm on the line. Adelino, welcome, welcome. He's watching the show from
Well,
Angola, all the way from Angola on Facebook. But yeah, so no fault divorce has already made a mockery of the institution of marriage because people can just divorce, for no reason. So there is enough that has been put in place already to undermine the importance of marriage. Now, when you see people, influential people like ADAM22, when you see influential people like Jada Pinkett, make mockery of marriage, because to me that's what Jada Pinkett is also doing. We're gonna get into the reasons as to why she's doing what she's doing. Because this is the question that I'm interested in, is why are they, first of all, are they making a mockery of marriage?
oh
And
yes.
if they are, then why? Okay, so obviously we know that ADAM22, he actually had there's a clip of him and Zerka having I think I reacted to it, and
Yes, he did.
and he actually admits it, because Zerka did a good job of confronting him and saying what could have been the reason. You don't need the money. What could have been, what other reason is there apart from you making a mockery of marriage? What other intention was there? And then he admits that he's an atheist. He admits that if well, he says, yeah, that could be the reason why. And if he has the chance to spit on God by making a mockery of the institution of marriage, then he said, then to him he would find that, to be a good thing. So he kind of, in a roundabout way, has admitted that that was his intention to begin with. Now, now in regards to I mean, look at the picture, man.
Yeah, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. I mean, like even I'm not a religious person. I'm just agnostic. Even I wouldn't mock God. I wouldn't mock the religion people. You know what I mean? It's all about respect. That's all it is. And this is it's a circle right now. We're living in a circular world. That's what it is. There's no structure at all. This is a joke thing. I'm telling you right now. And even I'm getting offended at what he's doing. You know, because there'll
But why
people
is it?
like him.
Mm,
What's up? Sorry. Go on.
why do that though? Why not? Because remember, he wasn't with her. He was with her for 7 years. All right. It was,
Yes.
I think it was like a week after he got married that they decided to do that scene. Um, and then the whole thing went viral because he knew that only after he married her, he knew that if he knew that if he did that scene, if he did
Mm,
the same without being married, it wouldn't have had that effect. It wouldn't have had that, people wouldn't have cared that much. People would have been
exactly.
like, they're both porn stars, they both do this. No one would have cared. He waited. They were together for 7 years, and right after, week after they got married, that's when he decides to do it.
He already admitted that, anyways. But question is, did she know? I want. I want to. Did she know? Because I haven't seen any clip of her say confirming what he thought. Like, did she know once they get married? A week later, she was going to get ran through by Jason Love after they got married. What did she plan all this, or was it just him? That we don't know.
No, I think she did. I think she would have been aware. I don't think it would have come out the blue. I think both of them planned for it. I don't think I
Hmm.
don't I don't think for 1 second that they get married and then Adam 22 has this brilliant idea because remember it was like a week after they got married that that
Yes.
that all of a sudden, I don't think that Adam 22 just made that decision right after they got married. Like I don't think that's how it happened. So yeah, I do believe that she was part. She was also part. They planned this whole thing together. Basically, they planned this
Hmm. Hmm.
together from the very start. They said, you know what, this will be a great idea. Let's do it. Look how shocking it will be, because you're dealing with two people that don't really need the money. They're extremely well off. They didn't need to do that. So
Exactly.
this is why I'm asking. Okay, so why did you do it? The only logical conclusion is you did it so that you can make a mockery of marriage. That is the only conclusion to me that comes to mind. No other conclusion. Now moving on to Jada Pinkett quickly, right? Jada Pinkett, good old Jada. You know, Jada,
I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm laughing. Just hearing that name.
yeah, Jada is a bit different. Because Jada is something else. It's something else.
Ah.
Look. Make no mistake. Look, part of me thinks that it might be different for you, but Jada's worse than. Look, both of them are as bad. They're really really bad, right? But
Hmm.
Jada, it's a bit more. It's a bit worse.
More sinister. It's more
Yeah,
sinister.
yeah. It's a bit more.
I get what you're saying.
I don't know if I'm making sense here, but I just get this vibe from her that it's the thing is way sinister than Adam 22 doing something stupid. To me, Adam 22 is just he did something stupid, like a child in the like a
Yeah,
teenager.
yeah.
But with Jada,
Yes. Yes. I agree with you.
like, I'm gonna
Oh,
play this part of the video here, right? And
go ahead.
she scares me sometimes, bro. I'm not gonna lie. She scares
Oof.
me, woman. And
She is a living Lucifer. No, not Lucifer. What's that? Other one? Lilith.
what?
She's a
Say that.
living Lilith. She's a
Oh,
living Lilith.
yes, 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 yes. Absolutely.
Mm,
Um,
that's the only way I could describe her. And if you know what Lilith feel, you know, well, look at Jada Pinkett. That's the definition right there.
yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna play this. You can see the screen, right?
Like I said,
Yeah.
The creme de
let
la
me.
creme of your friend group.
Say that again, bro. Sorry.
I was gonna say I avoided all um her live chats, especially the Diary of CEO. I avoided it, and now you're gonna play that for me. Seriously, I'm trying my best to give that woman less attention as possible because I don't want anything to do with her, and yet it keeps throwing back at me. Honestly, but
Bro,
anyway, play your video, man.
we have to learn from her, man. Like people have to learn. She's a serious feminist, bro. She is something else, bro. I'm telling you. All right, check this out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Or of your community, and so everybody's expecting you to have a certain kind of marriage. And marriage is a journey, and it's a journey towards learning how to love yourself and learning how to love your partner. And there's not one way to do it. And everybody, I think we do that journey a real disservice of trying to make it this cookie cut thing. Like, no, you can only do it this way. And it's like each and every person in their relationship, they have to look at what their relationship is calling for in regards to what is needed to get your marriage to the love, to the strength, to the understanding, to the friendship, and to that unconditional place. And the unfortunate part is that we think once we get married, like somebody is ready-made. They know how to love you, even though they don't know how to love themselves. They don't know how to love themselves, but you better know how to love me.
Yeah. I want to.
Oh my word! Hold on, what's that? Hold on. You don't have to love yourself, but they learn how to love you. Is that what she said? Comments. But I do know it's a freaking joke.
Hold on, because, listen, it's important to hear what she says, yeah, because she's saying that the importance it's important to know how to love yourself, right? And that's the important bit, and by loving yourself, you know how to love someone else. I think that's what the implication here is. But let's just run it back one more time, yeah, because it's very. Listen,
Oh.
hold on a second. Hold on.
And so everybody's expecting you to have a certain kind of marriage. And marriage is a journey, and it's a journey towards learning how to love yourself and learning how to love your partner. And there's not one way to do it. And everybody, I think we do that journey a real disservice of trying to make it this cookie cut thing. Like, no, you can only do it this way. And it's like each and every person in their relationship, they have to look at what their relationship is calling for in regards to what is needed to get your marriage to the love, to the strength, to the understanding, to the friendship, and to that unconditional place. And the unfortunate part is that we think once we get married, like somebody is ready-made. They know how to love you, even though they don't know how to love themselves. They don't know how to love themselves, but you better know how to love me.
Yeah. I want to.
Do you think where did her logic led her to?
Well, she's a leader. She's controlling the whole marriage. She's a true. Well, she's a leader of the household, isn't it? She's controlling the whole household, how it should be done in her eyes. That's it. And it led to where she is
Yeah,
divorced.
she's
Well,
she's talking about loving herself, learning how to love herself, right? So I'm assuming that she's managed to achieve,
oh,
all right. So she's managed to achieve that. But where did that get her marriage to? What was the result of her learning how to love herself? Of her learning how to love herself. Where did that get
by
her to?
sleeping into August's bed, into shepherd with August. That's where it led her to, because she felt that it's not enough. Loving herself is not enough, so she needs validation from someone else, and she found August. She felt that it's not enough. I mean, she already loved herself. She shouldn't be doing all that. And if you with the direct CEO, she already made it clear that she was unhappy. She needs to find happiness. And if I can remember at the red table with Will Smith, I can't remember, but I think somewhere along the line that she basically in time she was looking for herself. She's lost something. There was something missing, and she lost that feeling, and she needs to find it. That's what she said in the red table. That was like 6 years ago, I think, or 5 years ago.
Feeling, say that again.
That she lost the sense of happiness. She lost the sense. There's some emptiness, and she lost that feeling, and she wants to feel. Oh yeah, she wants to feel good again, somewhere along the line. So that time she lost her self love, and she found August instead, who can give it to her. And during that time, they're already separated or divorced. So I there's a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions I want to ask, and I can only go with theory, and that's it.
Because she has this whole philosophy. Every time I listen to her talk, she has this philosophy about the need to love herself, the need to prioritize her, and it's only loving herself, yeah, and understanding whatever it is that means to her. It's only through that, going through that she'll be able to learn how to love someone else. But this is a woman that decided to marry a man. All right.
Yes.
Decided to enter into marriage with a man. All right. Me and you, we are both married. All right. Now, regardless of anything that you enter into, first of all, you need to enter into that thing. There are reasons why you enter into relationships, marriage, you name it. And anything that you enter into with anyone will come will have will have their own struggles, will have struggles of their own. Do you see what I'm saying? So whether it's marriage, whether it's relationship, and so on and so forth. But I'm assuming since she entered into marriage with this man, she loved the man. All right. I'm assuming that's the reason why, for the most part, when most people get married, they get married because they love that person and they want to be with that person. You see what I'm saying? And loving another person means assuming your duties, or I have a duty towards my wife, my children, and she also has a duty towards me. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not just me. It's not just me. Otherwise, it would be very selfish. So her idea of loving herself, when I look at what it has resulted into, it has resulted into her sleeping with another man. It has resulted in separating from him, all right, for a very long time. Then
Oh yes, that's true.
and then having relationships, because they should have just got divorced personally. If she was on this quest of finding herself, it's funny that she didn't want to divorce. She wanted to stay married just to disrespect the marriage institution, the institution itself. No no one. It's dealing with another person is never easy. It's never easy because we're human beings. Human beings are fallible. Human beings are
Mhm.
not perfect. Okay, so any relationship where you have two human beings, where you have two human beings, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult because human beings, none of us are perfect. All right, there's going to be things that you're not going to like about. This is why we have to be patient. That the Bible even says that love is patience. And being patient with someone is difficult. It's not easy, but that's what it requires you to be able to assume, do your duty first. Put it as that. When you're patient with someone, you don't want to be patient with them. You want to tell them off
Mhm.
because
Mhm.
you are first patient. You see what I'm saying? And then it's that patience that lets that person know that you love them. All right. And it's a sacrifice. But she chose not to sacrifice. She chose not to be patient. She chose not to do her duty. And when I look at the results and where it has led her into August's bed. It has led her into publicly disrespect what's his name, Will Smith, not just by sleeping with another man. um and she was still married. I don't care if she claimed that she was separated. I don't care if she claimed that. You're still married. To the world, you're still married. You should have just gone ahead
Exactly.
and got the divorce. You should have just done that. You see what I'm saying? But it's this philosophy that she has in her head about finding herself. And when we look at when we look at how she found herself.
Yeah, carry on. Sorry.
Herself by destroying her own marriage. That's how she found herself. She found herself by destroying her own marriage. And she uses colorful language about finding myself, having a relationship with herself, being happy with herself, and that's the only way she's going to. Well, the truth is she's ruined her entire marriage. That is the
Yes, she
truth.
has.
That's what she's done. So what is she talking about? To me, that is the most selfish thing you can do. And the fact that she doesn't realize that she's that selfish is what really scares me. That's what really scares me about Jada.
Because I'm thinking, like, if they had divorced in 2016,
Mm.
I don't think anything she did after that would have mattered at all. Sleeping with August, selling her
Yeah,
books, humiliating Will Smith, none of it would have mattered because we're like, okay, you guys broke up and that's it. It's done. But it seems calculated. They decided to stay married and so
yeah.
they can
Why?
stay relevant.
Why stay married? Why stay married? Why not just call it a day? That's what I
Well,
don't get.
maybe they don't believe in divorce. Who
Huh?
knows? Maybe they don't believe in divorce. I'm just playing devil's advocate. But I'm thinking maybe they don't believe in divorce. Who knows?
Yeah, but you can say that, but they but
Mm.
but
Yeah,
if you don't,
exactly. You're in words now. It's true though.
I don't believe in. She doesn't believe in divorce, but yes, she's going to disrespect the very institution of marriage.
Well, why did Will let it happen?
Sorry,
Why did Will let it happen? That's the question you need to ask yourself as well.
I'm
He
gonna be
could
honest.
have.
Yeah, yeah, I agree
Yeah, you
with
say
you.
go. You say go on.
No, I'm actually because I'm actually looking for a video with Will Smith saying the exact same thing that you just said right now, which is why
Okay.
did Will Smith, did Will Smith allow it to happen? Why not just have the divorce?
You see, I've been thinking about it for the past few days, and the only conclusion I can think of is that he's also in on it. That's the only conclusion I can give because when I saw the video, of Jada receiving her books delivered to her house, and I see Will Smith celebrating with her
Yeah.
when it came out. Yeah, you saw that as well. I'm thinking, what the hell is wrong with you, you freaking fool? You're a
Yeah.
bitch and a half. That's all I can think of. You're a bitch and a half. You're celebrating a woman, this disrespecting you, knowing
Yeah.
what she said in there. So I'm thinking, hold on. Let me just track back.
You think he's in on it?
That's what I think. I think he's in on it. I think he knew that she's got about that difference in 2016. I think he knew that she was going talking about the book, talking about how much she loved Tupac and how he proposed to her. But someone else on TikTok here already debunked her claim that Tupac wanted to marry her. But that's what they on. Honestly, and the fact that Will Smith didn't even say anything, he kept quiet. I mean, there was a video, was going to say something, but then he shut it down. The public was like, hold on. He didn't even say anything. Will Smith purposely didn't, what's that say? Give his own views. He refused to give his own views of what happened. So I believe he's in on it as well. That's what I think it is. And it sounds terrible, may not be true, but I have a feeling he's in on it as well. And you're smiling as well because you think I'm true. Because you know it's true as well.
I think he's in on it as well. Me personally, I don't think. I think what Jada has done is too much for any man in their right mind to take. Unless that person was in on it. And I mean,
exactly.
Remember, since 2016, they've apparently been separated. And they made a mockery of their marriage by sleeping around, by doing everything that they promised not to do. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
While married. So to me, whenever I look at them, I see a dysfunctional family being promoted to the world and being made to look like anywhere else that relationship, that marriage would have been a divorce. Anywhere else, but for some reason, it's like they promoting dysfunctionalism, and they try to make it work. Any man with any self-respect, he would have just walked off. He would have said, "Nah, I'm sorry, I can't deal with this. What's the point of being in a marriage when this woman is going to carry on? When this woman wants to find herself, which came down to her sleeping with other men, came down to, and all in the name of finding myself, finding who I am, self-love, and all of that."
I'm sorry, it's all this buzzwords to get on my nerve. This is what women use as an excuse to get divorced. It's finding myself, self-love, and all that bullshit. I can't take it. Sorry, carry on.
Exactly.
Sorry, carry on.
Let's look at the next reaction, right? From her, because I was listening to this all day today during work, and I was like, I just could not believe it. Jada is something else, bro. The amount of times I wanted to just throw my phone on the floor and be like, why am I
God,
to this woman?
You're trying to corrupt me again, man, honestly.
Bro, it's just so much BS, bro. It's unbelievable. But
mate,
hold on, let me just play this again for you.
Go on then. Go on.
It's crazy, bro. This is it's like, and it's all in the name of this being happy. I need to find my happiness. I need to find and I'm like, it's not about happiness, it's about duty. But in her head, it's all about her happiness, and that ties into a lot of the messed up things that we are seeing in society today. Hold on a second.
Do you know her book is not selling well in America at the moment?
It's her book.
Her book is not selling well in America.
Yeah, because they don't.
Yeah, it's got a lot of.
They think it's bullshit. Check this out.
So many people are like, don't do this, and I'm like, nah, I'm doing it.
for myself.
for myself.
For myself.
Because I want to live.
Because I'm ready. I don't want this whole thing anymore. This whole Jada will, I'm
What?
done with that. It was part of the work that I was ready for, and it was what I needed. And everybody
Did you hear what she said?
Mate, I almost left my seat.
anymore. This whole Jada will, I'm done with that. It was part of the work that I was ready for, and it was what I needed. And everybody's in different places in their journey.
She said, I was tired of this whole Jada Will Smith thing. This was part of the work that she was doing. It was part of the work. This is the work that she was doing. This work of finding happiness. You can't make this shit up.
You can't.
You can't make this shit up, man. So she was done with this whole Jada Will thing. It's a thing. Even though she married
a thing.
She was done with it. This thing. All in the name of herself and her happiness. It ties into why a lot of these women divorce. Irreconcilable differences. That's the main reason for the majority of divorces, which really comes down to women not being happy. Yeah, whatever that means. Whatever that means. Can you hear me?
Yes, sorry. Come on, yeah. I hear you now.
This idea of not the main reason for most divorces comes down to irreconcilable differences. That's one of the top reasons for it, which all boils down to women not being happy. That's what it boils down to. All right. This idea of happiness, we should be happy. Where does happiness come from?
I know what you're gonna say, but you want me to say it.
What is this happiness? What is this?
What is the happiness that they haven't got already? What is the happiness that women need that they haven't got already? What is it that is missing for them? Despite having a husband, a family, a good home, a regular income, that's it. Nothing is broken in that system. You got everything set up. Why would you want to leave that? What is the point of leaving? Unless the husband is abusive physically and he's, I don't know, manipulating you in a very strong way, and you felt that you need to leave because he's not doing his duty as a husband, looking after you, protecting you, providing you, then yes, leave. I understand that. And he's a scumbag. But you leaving a good home, a good functional family. Okay, sorry. Functional is a loose term for these people anyways. But still, you're leaving for what? Your happiness. Okay, fine. Sorry. I'm still flabbergasted what you said. So you're leaving him, and then what? What's next for you? What's the next chapter for you? Not just Jada, but all these women, these celebrities who left their husbands. What is your next goal? Living a single life. You want to be single. Okay, good. And then what? You got to complain about you haven't got a husband, you haven't got a man. Let me tell you something. You reach the age when no man wants you. You reach the pinnacle of your life that you destroy.
52. This is why on my reaction, when I did a reaction on her, I called her a modern woman, because a feminist. Because I mean, think about it. She's had everything. She got the marriage. She got the children. She got a lifestyle that most people can only dream of. She got literally everything. Okay, only a feminist, only a woman that believes in feminist ideals, yeah, would jeopardize all of that under the premise of not happy. What is it that you're not happy about? Why did she?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
What the thing is, and she doesn't pinpoint the reason why. That's what really gets to me, is the fact that she doesn't actually says why. Why is it that
Yes,
okay, what is it that you're not happy about? You know,
exactly.
she uses these little buzz terms, but she never actually defines anything, never says anything, never actually describes what it is that she's feeling empty about, she's not happy about. And this is a woman that has the support system that people can only dream of. So I mean, come on, this is a joke. Let's carry on with the reaction. But my lord,
Go on.
Also, that's also a dynamic I had to look at within myself in regards to. So it was two things. There's this healthy Jada is like, tear it down. I don't want that persona anymore. Tear my ego down. And there was this other part of me that was like, oh my God, I need to protect, he's not ready. He's not ready. My, codependency kicks in and I go, this is what I do. I'm the martyr. I can do the martyr thing. So once again, it's both things. It's healing. Like I'm ready. Like I'm ready for the tear down. And then this martyr that's like, and I want to make sure, Will, as long as you're okay, I'm okay. That's part of my relationship with my mother's addiction that I brought into my relationship with Will, that created a certain dynamic within myself, in my relationship with him, that I also needed to get my eyes on, that I didn't see. That needed to be healed as well. Without that table, without that moment, I would have never recognized that. As painful as it was for people to watch, existential disappointment in a collective. So sorry. I wish it could have happened another way. I'm sorry.
She's talking nonsense, pure rubbish. And
how long is that interview? Because this is like 10 minutes and I'm already like, my brain cells is just left. It's like an hour. Oh my God. I don't think I could take the whole interview. So I don't know how you put up with it.
Bro, I had to watch it. I literally watched this. I had it in my ear and I was just listening to it. And bro, the amount of times I wanted to throw my phone on the floor. This is nonsense. Why did you marry the man? Why did you have children with him?
They got married on New Year's Eve, 1997. That's 26 years ago. They got married, 1997. What was she like back then? What was her mind back then? Remember, 1987, the feminist movement wasn't as strong as it is now today. So,
it was. It's just that now it's being more. Now it's more visible because of the advancements in technology. But
yes,
but it was very strong, and but it wasn't as detectable as it is now. Now people are aware of it and they know that feminism, oh my days, it's like, oh, it is here. We can see it. We can, pinpoint, blah, 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 blah. KD, shouts to KD. Hey man, what's going on, brother? You all right? I've got Rashid here. I forgot to put Rashid's name on the title, man. Sorry about that, Rashid, my brother. I forgot.
Oh, you don't have to. You don't have to. It's fine, man. It's all good.
I have to, because you're a regular feature and we have to put your name. And I completely forgot. Why did Jada Pinkett Smith and ADAM22 get married? I should have said
featuring Rashid or something.
I completely forgot, and I was actually trying to re-edit the title, but apparently you can't change it. You can only change it 30 minutes before the the live, before it goes live or something like that.
Don't worry about it, man. It's okay. It don't matter. It's fine. It's fine.
That pissed me off. But yeah, KD, how you doing, bro? But basically, KD, we're talking about why did these people get married? I was watching this another Jada Pinkett what do you call it interview, this entire interview here, and brother, I wanted to throw my phone on the floor, man. I had enough of this woman. But why get married? If you guys are anti-marriage, why get married? It's like they want to destroy the institution of marriage. They want to mock it as much as possible, so it's completely ridiculed. KD says this might be unrelated, but any of you interested in the boxing match today? You're a joker. The boxing match today. What's going on with the boxing match today?
Basically, it's Tyson Fury facing Gargo, something like that. I've got to pronounce his name, but yeah, the boxing is actually on right now. But yeah, but if you want to know, KD, Tyson's obviously got to win.
Who's fighting? Who's fighting? Tyson
Tyson Fury and this former MMA champion, Francis Ngannou.
Oh, I'm definitely interested in that. I'm definitely interested in that.
It's on right now. It's on right now.
Oh, that's right. Oh my! I didn't even know. Oh my days! I'll catch it. I'll catch it on late. Otherwise, I would have like delayed. I would have done the live later. Oh my days! It's on right now. Oh my.
Yeah, it's on right now, bro.
Oh my days, man. Anyways, we've only got like half an hour left, man. But we would have missed it by then. But I'll see the highlights.
It's fine. Yeah, I watch the highlights anyways. I'm not interested in watching live anyways, to be honest.
Okay.
So it's all right.
Yeah, I would have thought you guys were interested in that, laughing out loud. I'm definitely interested in that.
I didn't know you were, mate. I didn't know you were.
Huh?
I didn't even know you were.
Brother, I am. I love boxing matches. But yo, KD, guess who does boxing for real? What is it that you
do? Oh god. I've stopped doing boxing for a while and I might get back into it. It's only amateur boxing and more time, that's it. Yes. It's
on YouTube. It's actually on YouTube.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you don't need to promote me like that. Oh my god. It doesn't matter.
Huh? Say that again?
Just leave me out, mate. You know, my boxing, my fight is done, mate. You know, I'm moving on.
Rashid actually does this boxing thing, bro. So KD, check him out. He's on YouTube. He's actually out there fighting. Yeah, I always wanted to. I hope you go back to it, bro. I really hope you do. But yeah, going back to what do you call it? To
the main subject. Yes, go on. Talk about that. Talk about Lilith. Yeah.
Yeah, Lilith.
Honestly, talk about Lilith.
Oh, KD has seen your channel, bro.
Oh, flipping heck.
Yeah, he's seen your channel, bro. Oh my lord. Yeah, shouts to you, KD, man. Yeah. All right. So yeah, bro, this is what I don't understand about this woman. It's like she's trying to make a mockery of her marriage institution. But by talking all this nonsense about pursuing, but you mentioned something about her being married in 1997 to Will Smith.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve.
My days, man, that's a long time ago, and they've been separated for 10 years now.
Well, that's what they're saying, anyways. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Yeah, I really don't know what to believe. You get what I'm saying? They can say anything, yeah, just to get a reaction. And look at us right now. We're reacting to this. We're reacting that they're separated. You know, we were talking about it right now. So, you know, they know they're playing the smart game, right?
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna get divorced though? They might as well get divorced now. Why stay together?
Nobody. To be honest with you, I don't give a shit anymore. I really don't give a shit. What happened?
KD says, hold on. KD says, hey, I support everyone who's working hard or worked hard. Thank you, brother. We're working hard right now. Trust me. Yeah, go ahead, Rashid. I
don't give a shit anymore. If they get divorced, fine. If they stay married, good for them. Because at the end of the day, I'm happy with my life. I'm happy with my average life. I'm happy with my wife. I'm happy with my work. I'm happy with what I'm doing right now. So, whatever everyone else is doing, I don't give a damn, right? Just get this over and done with, all right? I want to wipe Smith family out of my head and just carry with my no more average life. And that's my happiness. My happiness right there.
I think they need to stop. I think they need a divorce. The reason why I say that is because she's literally making a mockery of the marriage institution. Because she's such a big public figure, everything she does, just like ADAM22, everything that she does will inform the public on how to behave. And and they're gonna look at their marriage as role model. They're gonna look at these people as role models, and they will imitate their marriage. I can see
Of
loads of
course.
people now imitating Adam 22, how the actions of Adam 22, and I can see loads of people imitating the actions of Jada Pinkett Smith. So I personally reckon it's an effort to ridicule and to ridicule marriage, to mock marriage, and to present a new model of marriage. They're trying to make marriage irrelevant, but they're trying to say, look, you can marry and be unfaithful. You can marry and play around with it. They're trying to make marriage insignificant. This is my opinion.
Mm.
That's what I believe is really going on here. Because I'm sorry, I don't see why it doesn't just call it a day. What's his name, Will Smith, and just say, what's the point of us being together? What's the point of us being married? Let's just divorce. Let's just leave it there.
Like I said, well, like you said, she's making a mockery of it. But so is he. I told you, I believe he's in on it. So of course they're both making a mockery of it. So it's not just her. He's laughing at us right now.
Yeah.
Man, I'm disappointed because man, I used to love Will Smith, the French Prince. Oh, I used to love that guy. I used to look after him as well. I remember when he came to London long time ago. I used to watch him live in the square where he was performing. I actually loved that guy. But now he became a flipping joke. Everything is destroyed because of that woman. Everything, every good way out of Will Smith is gone. And I think, and one thing, yeah, we've got to talk about is him coming on stage and speaking Chris Rock. What
Oh, yeah.
the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell? So what does that mean now then? Huh?
Say that
Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth. Fuck you, idiot. You're a joke. All right?
I think that was planned as well. My conspiracy brain tells me that was planned as well. KD says Jada is finished. So is Will. Yeah, I
don't. I understand, KD, why you said that, but I disagree because there'll be people out there who still got to be speaking to the Will Smith family. They still want to interview them. They still want to buy the books. They still want to make them relevant. If they have any sense of brain cells, like me and Octavia, you wouldn't pay them any attention. They'll disappear and that's it. But no, more. All right, they enjoy this Will Smith.
But Rashid, they don't need the money. They've already done the relevant thing.
What's next then?
This is what I'm saying. It has nothing to do with them even wanting to be relevant or needing the money. These people are wealthy. I think the entire.
I didn't say you want more money. I just want to be relevant. They want their attention. They want someone to say to talk about them. That's all it is.
I think
the money.
I think she wants the attention. That's why she's doing all of this. That's why she's making the situation public. I think it's her that wants the attention. I don't think Will Smith necessarily wants to. That's if the whole thing isn't planned. But if the whole thing is planned, then the what do you call it? If this isn't planned, if this is just naturally happening, then yeah, I completely understand. Yeah, Jada is the problem if this is if this is not planned. But if it is planned, then what they're trying to do is mock marriage. What they're trying to do is redefine marriage, and they want to redefine it in a way that it becomes meaningless, that marriage becomes meaningless to the public. Like I said, it's bad enough that we've gotten that feminism has fought for no fault divorce, making it easier for people to just call it a day in divorce. All right. Because we know that feminism is anti-marriage, is against marriage. They have been, they've said it since the beginning of the movement. Now, so to me, the way I look at it is, if it's planned, then they want to redefine marriage to make it even more irrelevant, to make it permissible for people to abuse the to abuse marriage, or what or what people should be taking. Marriage is a serious commitment. They want to kind of like pervert it. That's the way that's what I'm seeing. Now, if it's not a plan, planned, right? Then yeah, Jada is the issue. Jada is the problem. Jada is the one making look at Jada's philosophy. It's all about my happiness at the cost of the family, my happiness. It doesn't matter at the cost of my husband, my happiness at the cost of everything. That's what Jada is basically. When I look at Jada reminds me of every modern woman out there. It's about my happiness, not the family, not the fact, her happiness comes first over everything, and whatever that happiness means, because it hasn't even been defined. But let's just quickly carry on with the reaction.
Oh, you're gonna play it again? Oh my god! What else are you gonna say?
Another section that's gonna blow your mind, bro. I'm telling you. Pause.
My mind's already blown, man.
That it
What
had
the
to be
heck?
messy
Check this out.
in front of everybody. I'm sorry, but I needed that. What I got to clear up, what I got to clean up, what I got to see, and to be able to sit here with you today and embrace it all and have so much acceptance for myself for all of the choices I've made. And people ask me, if you had to do it over again, would you do it any different? I don't think so.
Honestly,
Wow.
like,
Would you do it any different? I don't think so. You can't. That woman is beyond selfish, man. If that's the part that blew my mind. I was thinking, what the? If she could do it any different, she would do it. She wouldn't.
I'm sorry. I'm done with this, man. End this chat, end this stream, and everything. I'm done with it now. I'm done. I don't know what to say anymore.
One more.
I'm done. I'm done laughing. I'm done laughing. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
What do you reckon? What's your thoughts on that?
Look, basically,
She'll do it all the same.
She'll
do the same thing. She
she'll-
would have
she would have
changed.
Sorry. So it just hung on. It just sunk in. It just sunk in. Hold on. She would do it all again.
Yep.
She would do it all again.
Left of August again. Yeah, this woman, she's the epitome of narcissism. She's the epitome of narcissism. Yo. Narcissism. Oh my Lord. You can't make this shit up. She would have changed.
Oh my god.
She didn't feel bad about disrespecting Will. She's literally saying she didn't feel bad about disrespecting Will. She's saying she didn't feel bad about insulting the institution of marriage by sleeping with another man. Oh my days. KD says, I don't know how Jada sleeps at night, and Will too. I know how Will sleeps at night. He gets other girls to come over to his house. That's how he sleeps.
Done.
Shouldn't have changed nothing, bro. Shouldn't have changed nothing. Nothing.
But I'm just I mean, we're talking now that they should be divorced, and that is based on what happened. Firstly, with August, right?
Yeah.
But what the hell happened when they got separated in 2016? What the hell happened before that? What made them decide to be separated? What was going on in that moment? Like, did Will Smith cheat? Did she cheat and it's not talked about? But
No.
this is my theory. This is my conspiracy. This is my conspiracy. And you debunk me. Fine. I'm thinking Will Smith cheated. She found out. He didn't want to get you know, humiliated because he's a good guy in the public eye, and so instead of um talking about that, she's in control right now. She's gonna make a mock out of him. So she's gonna do what she wants to do. She wants to cheat back, and then that's where all this talking has happened. This is my theory. I'm trying to.
Are you saying he cheated,
So,
or she found out he cheated?
I don't know. I don't know. This is me just trying to figure out what led them to separate. What is going on? I'm trying. Listen, I've got a lot of questions. I told you, but I'm trying to find answers. It's just my theory. I don't know if it's true at all. This is just my theory. That's all it is. I'm trying to find the answers. I'm trying to make sense in everything that is going on here because my brain can't take it. So I'm trying to find answers, even though I could be wrong.
According to her, they had several fights, but she never once said that he cheated. She never once accused him of that. But they had several fights that, I think on her 40th birthday, that was I think that was just before menopause. No, my bad.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yes, in the red table when oh shit, I remember that. Yes.
Yeah, on her 40th,
I remember that.
Apparently they had a big fight. And but she's never accused him of cheating. She's never mentioned that. She's never said any of that. So I can't put that on Will. I can't say that's the reason why. But even if that was the case, just call it a day. Divorce. Just do that. It's not as if they got married in the Catholic Church where you can't divorce. Like, call it a day. They're obviously not good for each other. All right. But I think the real reason why was she's always been preaching this I need to be happy philosophy. I need to find myself philosophy. She's always been, and I think Will had enough of it. And he's like, yo, you're pissing me off. Let's just, you know what? Why did you marry me in the first bloody place? If you keep going about your bloody happiness, it's like, it's almost an insult to him. It's like, yo, marrying me, having children with me should have brought you happiness. Me doing my job, providing for you, should have brought you happiness. But if that's still not good enough, I'm sorry, I'm tired of it. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, and I've got the perfect video to react to
please,
that.
no.
Check this out. This is out of Will Smith's own mouth, yeah? Look at what Will says about her. And I think this gives us an insight. Check this out.
I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible. And after we crack the hell up, we came to this false romantic concept that somehow when we got married that we would become one. And what we realized is that we were two completely separate people on two completely separate individual journeys, and that we were choosing to walk our separate journeys together. But her happiness was her responsibility, and my happiness was my responsibility. And me and Jada was reflecting about love. I literally said to Jada, that's it.
There you go. There you go.
When was that? When was that video taken?
I'm not sure, but
that's important.
Yeah. I'm not sure. It doesn't say. And even if it did, I'm not sure how valid that would be. That could have been
exactly
any time. But yeah, according to him, he was done with her obsessing about happiness. And it's all about my happiness. And every time I hear that, all I'm hearing is the reason why most women today divorce. No one wants to assume their roles anymore. No one wants to. We live in a very
Mm-hmm.
self-serving, selfish society. My happiness,
Mm-hmm.
your happiness should come from your duty towards your partner. So from your duty towards your wife, your duty towards your children. This is where my happiness comes from. Okay, my happiness comes out of that sacrifice, not my happiness over my family, over my wife, over my children, over all of that. And look at the results. She's breaking up her home. She's, but for some reason, Will is going along with it, which doesn't make any sense to me. Why would any rational male go along with this nonsense? I don't understand. I really don't understand. Being, they're literally practicing infidelity. That's what they're really doing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the last one to react to in regards to what's her name. This is another one that cracked me up. You ain't gonna believe this. My
Who is it? Who we talking about now?
you know who we're talking about now. And then
Uh,
I want to hear your comments, your final comments in regards to
I
this.
don't know what I want to say anymore. I don't want to say anymore. I think I said more than enough as it is. Like I talked more than that for. Everyone knows how I feel about this already. But that video, Will Smith, I never seen it before, and I really want to know when that was posted. I really want to know what year, because I don't know, because I want to know what was mindset then, what was mindset now. Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know. I don't know.
I agree with that, brother. I agree with that. She is one selfish. My days.
Well,
You know what she's representing? She's the real deal when it comes to like what a feminist is supposed to be. She is the real deal. She is that person. She is that person. Trust me.
I
Uh,
wonder. I want to know who out there is on her side. Who is celebrating what she's doing? I want to know. Because if you celebrate it, if I want to know what man or woman, anyone celebrating what Jada is doing, I don't want to know you at all. And
oh
guys, if you know any girl who's on Jada's side, don't go out with her.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But you know who is this guy that's interviewing her right now? He is. He's one of them.
What?
He celebrates her.
Oh, are
Yeah,
you serious? Oh, okay.
bro. Apparently they're really close. They're really close. He used to be he wanted to be a monk, a Buddhist monk, I think. That was his
Oh,
whole.
I've seen him before. And now because look, I've seen him before.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Okay, he's on my blacklist right now. He's first on
yeah,
my blacklist.
and he's a weirdo, man. But yeah,
Oh,
this out. This is the last video. Yeah, check this out.
I hope
Yeah.
so.
We
Go on.
actually do it with ourselves. And because we're hard on ourselves,
Yep.
we're hard on others. And because we're hard on
Yes.
others, we're hard on ourselves. And for me, I just want to see more people be graceful for themselves and for others, because there's so much human experience wrapped up in it. So
Yeah,
anyway,
that's my hope too, that people can have more grace for themselves. But I tell you, I think one of the saving factors was that, there were no secrets between Will and I,
yeah.
and there were no secrets between my kids and I.
Yes.
So the fact that my family was absolutely aware of the entire journey,
Mm-hmm.
it was a saving grace for me.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the world wants to think is whatever. Will knows he was not betrayed, and my kids know that I did not betray their father. And that, to me, all that matters.
Yeah.
But it was quite a exercise of having to walk in the world like that, having people think that that's what happened. Just having that exercise in that way has been such a healing factor
Mm-hmm.
for me, of just the level of self-love, the level of self-worth that I have because of what that experience has offered me. And I'm not saying that anybody else should do it on that level.
Yeah.
Did you see what she just said there? That experience that ridiculed, what's his name? That ridiculed Will Smith. She said that experience gave her so much self-love, so much self-confidence.
I'm trying to keep it in. Sorry, carry on. I'm trying to keep it in.
Bro. Like if I ridicule my partner, sorry, my wife, I don't experience, like when people say, "Oh, you did this," that blah 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 blah. She said she did not betray Will because Will was aware. No, you betrayed the institution of marriage. That's what you betrayed.
At least I was right that Will's aware. Carry on.
Yeah. Will was aware. But you still betrayed the institution of marriage. You still could have just got a divorce. There was no reason for you guys to be separated while married for 10 years, and since 2016, and seeing other people. There was no reason for you to do that. You could have just said, you know what, this is not working out. We're gonna go through the divorce, and that's it. So she still does respect the institution of marriage. So when she came out with it, ridiculing her husband, and people basically saying, "Oh, look at what you've done, you're this, you're that, blah 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 blah." She said that gave her so much self-love and self-confidence. Do you know how narcissistic you have to be to not admit what you've done wrong? Do you know, like for example, if I've done something wrong and people call me out on it, listen, I will take it, I will accept it, and I will understand why they're calling me out on it, because I did something wrong. What I did was messed up. It's wrong. Okay, I understand that. She's not saying that. She's saying she got so much confidence and self-love out of it because she was able to ignore and block everything. Like, so she's not taking accountability for nothing. And that gave her self-love. That gave her self-love. And that's the mind frame that she's coming from. So it doesn't matter what you tell me. I'm not going to hold myself accountable for nothing, because I want to achieve this moment of self-love. This yo, my Lord, she's something else. What do you reckon, bro? What's your final thoughts on this?
Final thoughts. Well, my final thoughts on this. I'm lost for words for the first time. I'm lost for words. So you know me, man. I'm not like this, but this is gonna get worse. I'm telling you right now. This is gonna get worse. Like, she's the epitome of the demon's wife, devil's wife. She's the epitome of everything that we hate in feminists. She is the pioneer. This is something that now women would look up to, especially the younger generation. They're going to look at her and I thought, oh my God, it's just that's a girl power. Oh, it's women empowerment. There you go. It's women empowerment. Yeah. It's women empowerment. She's got everything. She's got a man, but she's also living her single life. She's making a lot of money. She's selling her books. She could do what he wants, and she's happy. This proves that women will never be satisfied.
Yeah.
About the feminists, I'm not talking about the good women, the traditional women. I'm not talking about the ones who are against her, but I'm talking about the feminists. They're never ever going to be satisfied, no matter how much they got. They want more.
Yeah.
This is proof that she validates attention. They want attention. They validate that more than money. It doesn't matter where it is. If they got one vision from a husband, it's not enough. They want more from other people. Oh my God, I'm getting more likes now. Yes, people are buying a book now. Yes, I'm making more money. Yes, I want more. I want more attention. I want people to know me. I want people to look at me. Hey, my name is Jada. Hey, my name is Susie. Hey, yes, look at me. Look at me. Forget about everyone else. Oh my days. Attention. You get a bunch of kids. Oh, you are a bunch of kids. You show no gratitude at all with what you've got. There's no gratitude at all in this earth. What more do you want?
You mentioned one important point, though. You mentioned one extremely important point. Little young girls are going to look at this and they're going to say, look, she slept with another man. She, look how happy the husband, Will, yeah, is still, she still got her kids, even though her kids are completely, we haven't even got into, what
yeah, yeah, true. True.
The daughter is now practicing polyamory. I think she's into polyamory. Is it polyamory? That's called relationships where they sleep. There's a group of, and they all sleep with each other. Polyamorous.
My God.
Polyamorous relationships. The son is bisexual. And the way the world is going to look at it, they're going to look. She does whatever she wants. She disrespects her husband. She emasculates her husband. She plays him. She sleeps with other men. And guess what? He's still there, smiling because he he understands that it's all about her happiness. It's all about my personal happiness, and we can cheat on each other. We can cheat on each other, and he will always have my back, and I will always have her back, and we can be a happy. This is the new family structure that they promote. This is the new dysfunction. This is what I'm saying. They must have an agenda because normal human beings wouldn't be able to stay in that type of dysfunctionalism. A normal human beings would have said, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm not going to take this disrespect. I'm not going to have you emasculating me and insulting me. And I'm sorry. I have to have some self-respect, and I'm going to call it a day. Normal human beings would have behaved that way, But this dysfunctional family, for some reason, this is what makes me believe it's an agenda. It's like they're staying together, but they seem to be staying together for a reason, because that's how human beings behave. They don't. And every little girl is going to aspire, this level of narcissism, they're going to aspire to become just like Jada. Just like Jada.
But what these poor little girls are not going to know is that all this is short term. It's short term. All this lifestyle is short term. Because eventually, what's the outcome? What's going to happen eventually? Yes, Jada is living her best life right now. She's happy. 10 years' time, what's going to happen? She's going to get older. She's going to get more lonely. So with the feminist movement, it's loneliness at the end for you.
Only if Will leaves. Like the way most girls are the way they, people today don't interpret things reasonably. The way they interpreting it in their heads is, oh, look how long they've been married for. Yes, they might have separated 10 years ago, but guess what? They still married, because on paper they are still married. So they're gonna think this is possible. They're all going to, even though most of them are going to fail, they're all going to aspire to aspire to do the same thing, and they're going to look for, because right now the role that Will Smith is playing is that of a simp. The role that he's playing is that of a weak man. So they're going to look for men like Will Smith that are willing to accept that level of disrespect, that are willing to accept taking the back seat, that are willing to disrespect all of that. So they're going to look for those men in order to live the life that Jada is currently promoting. And what she's currently promoting is this idea that she can do wherever she wants within a marriage. It doesn't matter whether she's in a relationship, doesn't matter if she's married, it doesn't matter whether she has kids or not. What matters is how she feels. And as long as she gets to do whatever she wants, at the expense of whoever, it doesn't matter. At the expense of her duties as a mother, at the expense of her duties as a wife, it doesn't matter. What matters is her and her doing whatever she wants, even in the institution of marriage. And this is what most girls are going to aspire to become. This is what they want. This is what they want. And well, are they going to be able to do it the way she's doing it? Probably not. A lot of them are going to get a reality check, but but nevertheless, this is the new model. This is the new.
I hoped the the young men will look at this, and I thought, nah, this is wrong. I don't want to get this kind of woman. I hope the men will look at this and say, you know what, this is not what I want. Because at least if you're smart, young men, if you look at this and you say to yourself that this is not the type of marriage you want, it's not a type of relationship you want, you don't want to be humiliated publicly like Jada is doing to Will, then there's hope for you. That means if you meet any girl that inspires to be like Jada, you know yourself that is not the one for you. No matter how good looking she looks, how banging she looks, this is not for you, because it's going to end a disaster for you men. And at the end of the day, kid.
Can I tell you something about the young men? Because the young men, the young men today are very lustful. We are very promiscuous. The young men today are only focused on instant gratification, and nothing is more powerful than sex for the young men today, because young men are bombarded with it. So the young men are going to look at this, and most of them, they don't have moral guidance when they're growing up. Their moral guidance, it comes down to what social media and what they see on TV. All right. So most young men, the way they're gonna look at this, they're gonna look at this like, whoa, hold on a second. Yeah, but Will Smith is still out there doing his own thing. Yo, he's still banging bad chicks, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Jada's old. Like, but Will's doing his thing. She's doing her thing, and he's doing his thing. You get me? Like, why should I care? Like, they might. I'm hoping that the young men see it the way you described it. Like, know what? For young men to see it like that, they would have to have the type of moral guidance that informs them that this type of behavior is wrong. But a lot of men are not seeing that this type of behavior is necessarily wrong, because the way they're looking at the situation is like, hold on, okay, so you guys been separated since 2016, which means she wasn't just the only one doing her. I mean, Will Smith was out there banging all types of chicks. You see what I'm saying? And the fact that Will Smith didn't, the only way Will Smith would have helped the young men, if Will Smith really wanted to help the young men, he would have said, yo, enough of the disrespect. I'm sorry, Jada, enough of the disrespect. For the sake of my own self-respect, I am not going to be with you no more. Okay, go and find your bloody happiness elsewhere. We are done. Let's call it a day. That would have been a much more powerful message to the young men. They would have been like, see, Will Smith wasn't willing to put up with that nonsense. But the fact that Will Smith is being passive about it every time, you saw it at the book site when they open up the box, they were all laughing, they were all smiling. Will Smith was smiling as if nothing's happened. Like, he was smiling like, I'm really happy for you and all of that type of. I was sitting there like, well, yo, you really? But yeah, my brother, man. Yeah, we're gonna leave it there, man. But this was a great live. This was a great live. Unfortunately, we did it at a time when what's his name was fighting? What's his name?
Tyson Fury.
Yeah, earlier, not 9, but around 8 p.m. But yeah, this was a great live, man. Well, any final thoughts, bro? Any final thoughts?
So, people, make sure you follow, subscribe, because it's gonna be more content like this. All right, because we're not only talking about the problem in the world, the problem in the world. We find a solution for it, how we can fix this, because this is damaging right now, and this podcast is very important. So please support us, please get involved,
Yeah.
because man, we need a lot of conversation about this. All right, we cannot be silent anymore. All right, so please. So
Amen.
please support this channel, yeah, because trust me, there's gonna be more of me coming. There's gonna be more of Octavia. There's gonna be a lot more coming. So watch this space. Watch this space. All right, because yeah, this is because I need to let off my steam, and this helped me. So I thank you very much.
Yes, that's what this podcast is for. Is to give real opinions, real solutions to what's going on around the world, because it is frustrating for anyone watching this, and the podcast is a good outlet for you to to let the world know what you think about this, whatever's going on around the world. Everyone is just commenting, but when you have a podcast, you really get to explain yourself and really get your message out there. But yeah, man, I just have to thank Rashid. Rashid is part of the family, as you guys know. But yeah, man, more to come. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, guys. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed this this reaction. All right, this stream. Take care. Peace.
Peace and love, people. Bye. Peace.
Peace.